today. I think qualifiers were pretty much where we thought. I think seeds ended up pretty much where we had anticipated. Um, Now it's time to go out and wrestle. I can tell you we're not going to get too caught up into looking ahead about who we might have. What's most important is the first match, I guess, on that bracket sheet there. We'll have our guys ready. I don't have a whole lot else to say. I mean, the work's really done right now. It's kind of about putting an edge on a little bit. Obviously, this is a qualifier. This isn't the national tournament, but it should be a mini peak for us, though. It should be something where we've competed the best we've competed so far this year should be at this Big 12 tournament. We've done a good job at tournaments this year. The two big tournaments that we've went to, I thought we've competed very well as a team, and that's something that we're gonna feed off of and make sure our guys understand. Man, we've competed well at tournaments, and this is going to be no different. Other than that, like I said, I'm ready to get down there. I think our guys are too. Like I said, we've put a lot of work in, and not just throughout the season. I mean, you're talking about some of these guys. It's years at work. So when we want to tighten up a little bit, we're going to really make sure our guys keep that perspective strong. All the work they've done, that they're prepared and ready, and really go out and enjoy the opportunity. I can tell you, got to go to 4 conference tournaments, and I probably wish I would have enjoyed them a little bit more. I really enjoy these opportunities that we have. We do an incredible amount of work. Each individual does. So I can tell you as a coach, I'm going to really enjoy going down there and coaching these guys and watching them compete their hearts out. I know Oklahoma State's a favorite, but we're going to show up. We're going to show up and we're going to contest every single match, 420 seconds, or if it takes more than that. We're going to go out and ready to fight and go try to win a Big 12 title. I'm excited to be in the Big 12. First tournament down there. Sounds like it's a little bit of pro Oklahoma State crowd, which you'd expect being in Tulsa, Oklahoma. But I know there'll be some Panther fans down there. I do know that we still have some tickets left, some Big 12 tickets. I know some people have asked. So if you want to get in that section, call in. I know we're limited in our numbers, but would like to have all the purple congregated together. It'd always be a good thing. And my boss is giving me a look like I'm not sure if I liked it. I just said that, but I know that we'll have some. I know we'll have some available. But there might only be 10. But you know what? Call in if you want to sit with us. If not, then I guess you'll be off on your own. But it'll be all right. You'll be in that building. I know it'll be on Flow Wrestling too. So if you can't get down there, it'll be televised. So other than that, I don't know if anybody's got any questions. Fire away.
How do you feel about how the overall seating of your guys in the 10 weight?
It was fair. It was representative of the criteria, and I tell you, I took a lot of time. I took a lot of time to make sure that it was done right. Sometimes you have incomplete information too, because you have this guy wrestle this guy, wrestle this guy, and then this guy didn't, and then what do you do? They didn't give a whole lot of instructions. Head to head's the first criteria, but then when you don't have somebody didn't wrestle somebody, we only wrestled a handful of teams. You're a little bit limited, so then I went to rank, and rank was kind of the next thing. But I mean, you see how it kind of washed out. Every coach got their opportunity to do it. So every guy counts points. So if I put a first place guy, he got 8 points, and then that's what every coach did. And you see how it ended out. I think it ended out fair and what it was supposed to be. So I mean, our guys, I think we got the seeds that we earned so far. Now the key is to make those numbers a lot smaller. We have a couple guys drawn into the tournament. I think we'll have 4 first round matches. Seems right. Yeah. Heavyweight will have first round match. 25 will have first round match. 33 and 65. And Isaiah Patton will be our representative at the Big 12 tournament for 165. Had a wrestle off this last week, and he won 2 out of 3 matches. So.
You excited for your first Big 12?
I'm always excited. Like that's what I told the guys. Like they think like it depends on the day. Like it's every day. it's every day I get to come to work. It's every day that we get to strive to be great at something. I'm certainly obviously looking forward to to a Big 12 tournament. They said just wrestling Oklahoma State, Oklahoma. I mean, all those teams kind of start to really kind of create that rivalry. I think it obviously builds in these type of events. I mean, I can say that there's probably not a whole lot of people talking about us, being able to win that tournament. But I can tell you, as a group, as a team, we're certainly thinking a lot different. We got a lot of firepower. We got a lot of firepower that hasn't really clicked on all cylinders. So it's time to do that. And if we're going to do it, this week's the best week to do it, and then we'll do it again, a couple weeks from now in Cleveland. And like I said, qualifier-wise, we had 6 guys that actually qualified spots themselves, and some of those guys are going to have to work themselves in. At least there's no spots where there's only one. A few weights where there's 3, and there's 3 pretty good guys. But man, everyone's got that opportunity, man. Sometimes you got to get hot at the right time, and some of our guys they put the work in to get hot at the right time, and I know we'll be ready to do it. And weather's heating up. It's pretty nice outside. You guys probably want to get outside and enjoy the weather, not sitting here and listen to me talk. I know I'd rather be outside right now, I can tell you that. But I don't know if anything else. Like I said, we're ready for the opportunity. I mean, that's all I can tell you. Our guys are, and I know I am as a coach. We'll do some video. We'll do some things. We have pretty good ideas on our opponents, and we don't dwell too much on what our opponent does, but we're certainly aware of it. In some areas, you do have to game plan. You have to wrestle smart and maybe strategic in some areas. And most of the areas, though, it's going to be about where we're good and taking the firepower to them, going to score a whole lot of points, and just don't tighten up, man. Don't make the moment bigger than it is. I think that's really the big thing that we're trying to get across to our team, that you can make the moment bigger, and then I think you shrink to the task, or, man, we're ready for this. And we rise to the occasion, and that's what we're going to do as a group. So looking forward to the Big 12s. Saturday, Sunday, boys will be ready to compete. So anything else? No? Go Panthers.